Hello and welcome to our pranayama practice, our gateway to the divine. We've just been tuning into that notion of breaking open mental boxes, especially as the world that we live in and our physical experience in this world can sometimes feel restricted or constricted. It actually takes a little bit of effort from within to move beyond our boundaries, which are normally upheld in the mind. So hopefully this beautiful pranayama practice will again start to open up the mind and give us a little more access to the freedom we have inside the body, through the mind, and of course taking steps in the wider world to expand ourselves. So whenever you're ready, find a comfortable seated position. Of course, just move if you need to, if there's any sensation of movement needed. Otherwise, just keeping that stillness. Depending on what time of day we practice, sometimes the morning hours means we can remain in that stillness and we can almost keep that sleepy feeling that occurs when the eyes close. Because after all, through our yoga practices and meditation, it's almost as if we want to observe the space between sleep and awakeness, right? Just that moment of transition. So go ahead, close the eyes here. Take Jnana Mudra with the palms face up or down, breathing naturally in and out through the nose. Allow yourself to become still. To feel the body in stillness. Allowing the mind to reflect maybe the stillness of the space around you. Sometimes when we practice in nature, when we can hear nature, we start to merge ourselves with our surroundings, really becoming one with the experience both inside and outside. We'll begin this morning's practice with 3 Oms and the Ujjayi Mantra. Again, the Om to attune ourselves to the primordial sound of the universe, the vibration of existence. Existence that has been here long before we as individuals have come here. And the vibration of existence long before, long after we will have left here. So we reconnect with all of existence, all of life. Let's begin breathing. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Pahimam. Sri Ganesha, Sri Ganesha, Sri Ganesha Rakshamam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Pahimam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha Rakshamam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Pahimam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha Rakshamam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Pahimam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha Rakshamam. May we be protected and guided during this pranayama practice, knowing that these tools and techniques are guiding us, assisting us in opening our heart and mind. Good. You're very welcome to keep the eyes closed if you're familiar, and we'll move right into our preparatory breathing. The left hand stays in Bija Mudra. The right hand comes into Vishnu Mudra as the right hand turns towards the face to manipulate the nostrils. Thumb to the right nostril, ring finger to the left. First, let's block the right nostril. Breathe in and out through the left 3 times. Go ahead, begin at your own pace. In and out. 2 more. And switching sides, block the left, in and out through the right. 2 more. Now I'm blocking the right, in through the left, out through the right 3 times. One more, in through the left, out through the right. Then switching sides, in right, out left. One more time. And releasing the right hand down, keeping the eyes closed, breathe normally. Again, here we're just preparing the body, starting to listen and learn where the flow of energy is flowing through the body, through the nostrils. Again, if you can keep the eyes closed, you're very welcome to. We move now into our Bhastrika and Kapala body breathing practices. Bhastrika, the manual bellows where we pull the breath in and push it out, creating a pump in the abdomen, allowing the breath to move as fast or as slow as you need to keep a regular rhythm. Okay, sometimes you can think of, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, like that choo-choo train sound. And then you can go really fast, sometimes using a count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Breathing faster if you can. Okay? So when you're ready, taking Jnana Mudra, sitting tall, take a breath in and out to prepare. Eyes are closed. Half breath in and begin. Slow it down, squeeze all the breath out. Take a full breath in and hold it. Take the locks, if you know them, squeezing the pelvic floor, chin to the chest, just a short hold, and release. Take a natural breath in and out. Preparing for the second set. Same again. Take a half breath in and begin. Feel the pumping motion. You can even flare the nostrils, letting the belly pump. Slow it and squeeze all the breath out. Take a full breath in and hold. Take the locks if you know them. And slowly release. Breathing normally here. Please feel free to keep the eyes closed and staying in the same position. If you need to change the position of the legs, you're very welcome to. You might notice after Bhastrika, we start to awaken our awareness. We start to open the nostrils. We start to be able to receive that oxygenated blood more easily. So next we move into Kapala body breathing, very similar. This time just the forceful exhalations and the inhalations happen naturally. Again, focusing on that pumping motion in the abdomen. You might even feel as if you're jumping a little bit and that the pelvic floor actually squeezes. So we're really tuning into that root lock at the same time. This sends the breath from the abdomen region up into the brain and out through the nose. Again, very stimulating, very energizing. Again, you can flare the nostrils to really feel this movement of breath. Again, when you're ready, Jnana Mudra, palms face up or down, the eyes close. Take a breath in and out to prepare. Half breath in and begin at your own pace today. Squeeze out all the breath. Take a full breath in and hold. Take the root lock, squeezing the pelvic floor. The throat lock, chin towards the chest, holding the breath inside the torso cavity. Focus here on the space between the eyebrows. And then slowly release. Take one breath here, in and out. Second set, begin, Kapala body. Squeeze out all the breath. Take a full inhalation and hold. Take the locks, hold for as long as you feel comfortable. When you're ready to release, release, breathing normally. Good. Slowly relaxing the hands. You're welcome to open the eyes and rest your knees. Massaging the knees if you need to. So you might notice after Bhastrika and Kapala body, these more hyperventilating breathing practices, we are oxygenating the blood, we're stimulating the brain, we're stimulating the abdomen and the Agni, the digestive fire. So it really helps to utilize any sort of energy, whether it's food energy or stagnant energy, we start to utilize it in the bloodstream, move it through the system. We start to send oxygen into the blood, which means that when you hold the breath at the end, you might find you can hold your breath for quite a long time comfortably. Again, it's because we're exercising the muscles of respiration. Then you can really feel very strong, very comfortable in taking the locks, feeling the expansion of the rib cage, and really just focusing on the space between the eyebrows. So next we move into Purna Ujjayi breathing. You may be familiar with Ujjayi as a breathing practice that you have often in yoga classes. And this really just means, Ujjayi is meaning in a loud voice. So we create a loud sound in the back of the throat when we breathe. So just closing the glottis halfway so that you can drag the breath along the back of the throat, sounding like this. So when we breathe in a loud voice, not only does the mind become focused on the sound of the breath, making breath meditation much more easy, rather than really having to be quiet to listen for the breath. You can hear it. Your mind can follow that sound. We're also creating a little constriction, which again creates friction, which creates heat. So when we create heat in the body, again, we start to warm up, we start to awaken, we start to feel strong, and also another name for the breath is victorious. So anytime you need mental focus, really want to use the strength of your breath to assist you in going further or doing something maybe more challenging that requires a lot of focus, Ujjayi breathing is the way to go. So in Purna Ujjayi, we just make a complete Ujjayi breath. So we'll breathe in, feeling the diaphragm expand, going down, feeling the rib cage expand, going out, and feeling the breath, the muscles in the upper rib cage expand as well. So we have a full inhalation. We close the throat, and then we release the exhalation in a loud voice. Okay, so just imagine you're taking a very full breath. You might find that it takes about 4 counts in and 4 counts out. We'll do 12 rounds. So when you're ready, taking Jnana Mudra, face up or down on the thighs or the knees. And you can have the eyes closed, but imagine you're dragging that breath in the back of the throat. You're really starting to pump. You're really starting to warm up with this breath. Closing the eyes here, take a natural breath in and out to prepare. And begin. Two more. Take a natural breath in and hold. And slowly release. Again, just tuning into the experience of your Ujjayi breathing. Notice how the mind and body feel. Good. So next, when you're ready, We'll move forward now into our color breathing, our sound breathing, and our Bija Mantras. So these are breathing practices for conditions. So the color breathing or sound breathing is just a great way to strengthen the aura, to warm up the vocal cords, and really feel that the heart can open when we tune into our own sound. Sounding is very important to feel balanced in the system. So the color breathing or sound breathing practices, we're just going to be toning the areas of the chakra regions. So if you've done this before, we know that the first sound is ah, which correlates to the first 3 chakra regions and the color red. Really feeling grounded and strong in our foundations. Ah, as long as loud as we can. Then we move up to the heart region. U, this is the color green and correlates with the heart organ, the lungs, the spiritual heart. U. And then we go into the throat region, so making a nice O with the lips. The color is blue. Again, we're focusing on our communication, the thyroid organ, and everything here with expression. E, nice wide mouth here. We're focusing on the sound that correlates to the nasal cavity, everything in the skull region, even the sight and the jaw region. E, nice and long. Then we do sun, as in sun in the sky, focusing on the mind's eye. And the same E and sun both correlate to the Ajna chakra here and our mental capacity. And the final, the sound sum of all parts. This is the Sahasrara Chakra, the crown of the head. And this is a violet or white color. And really when we create the sun in the sky and the sum sound, we're creating a vibration in the skull that really just gives us mental clarity and sharpness. Okay? So let's begin. Letting the legs be crossed comfortably, taking Jnana Mudra if that's comfortable, up or down, and the eyes closed. I'll repeat the name of the sound, and then we'll do it together. Long and loud as you feel that you can. Take a natural breath in and out to prepare. The first sound is ah. For the lower 3 chakras, the color is red. Breathing in to begin. Moving up now to the heart region. U, green. U. Next, moving to the throat region, the sound is so. Breathing in. So. You can imagine a bold blue color from the throat region after toning. Next, moving up to the mind's eye, but the sinus, the eyes, the facial muscles with the sound E. Breathing in. The color is indigo. Next, sun in the sky, focusing on the space between the eyebrows, the Ajna chakra here. The color again is indigo. Breathing in, sun. Sun. Finally, the sound sum of all parts with the lips together, feeling that same vibration in the skull, focusing on the violet and white colors of the crown chakra, breathing in. Sum. Feel free to keep the eyes closed. We'll move into the next practice, the Bija Mantras, the seed mantras. Again, we are awakening and stimulating each of the chakra regions that correlate with the shape of the spine or the alignment of the spine. So I'll lead you through each one from the base, from the root chakra, right in the pelvic region. Here the color is red and the sound is lam. Moving up the sacral chakra, just below the navel, the color is orange and the sound is vam. Then up above the navel, the color is yellow, sound is ram. Then the heart region, again green, iyam. Then the throat, color is blue, sound is hum. Mind's eye, third eye, the color is indigo, the sound is om. And the crown of the head, once again, violet or white color, the sound is also om, just emphasizing the sound. So I'll lead you through it as we keep the eyes closed, so finding that cross-legged variation. So what I'll do is I'll repeat the sound, the intonation, and then I'll repeat it again where we can do it together. Okay, we'll do 7 times for each to correlate to the 7 different chakras. Okay, hands in a lock, legs in a lock, eyes closed. Muladhara chakra, base of the spine, red, lam. Lam, 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 lam. Together. Lam, 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 lam. Lam, 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 lam. Together. Lam, 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 lam. Svadhisthana chakra, orange, vam. Vam, 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 vam. Together. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. Manipura chakra, yellow, ram. Ram, 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 ram. Together. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Anahata Chakra, green, yam. Yum, 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 yum. Together. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. The Vishuddha chakra, the throat, blue, hum. Hum, 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 hum. Get it? Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Agnya chakra, indigo, Om. Om, 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 Om. Again. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om. Sahasrara Chakra, violet or white. Om. This time we'll breathe and practice 3 ohms, imagining the A-U sound coming from the lower chakras to the middle chakras, and the sound culminates at the crown of the head. 3 repetitions. Breathing in to prepare. Together. You're very welcome to keep the eyes closed and the legs in stillness if you can. If you need to take a rest, you can rest your knees and slowly open the eyes with concentration. We'll move into our final 2 breathing practices. Nadi Sadhana, alternate nostril breathing, and then our rhythmic alternate nostril breathing. So already you might feel the ability to concentrate, to be still, to be within yourself much easier, even a bit of mental clarity. So let's utilize that availability of that stillness within. So Nadi Sadhana, just an explanation. We'll be using again the Vishnu Mudra to manipulate the nostrils. We'll start with the active nostril. We'll just breathe in through one, block, and then out the other right away. In through the other, block, and out the first. Again, during this breathing practice, you can visualize the breath going in the nostril to the mind's eye and out the other nostril. Again, in the nostril to the mind's eye and out the other nostril. Or if you're looking for more depth in your breath, you can draw the breath down through the navel and up and out the other side, almost like a V shape. So choose one of these two visualizations as you breathe so that you can experience the sensation of the practice. So wherever you are, finding your cross-legged variation, Jnana Mudra in the left hand, and first let's find the active nostril. So we do that just by blocking the right nostril, breathe rapidly through the left, and block the left in and out through the right. So throughout the day, your active nostril changes about every 90 minutes. So finding whichever one you can breathe through better is the active nostril. And we'll begin on that nostril. If you can breathe through both at some point, this is Brahma Muhurti, a beautiful time of day where it's an excellent time to practice pranayama. You say, Om Namah Shivaya, thank you so much. And you choose the left nostril. Okay? So wherever you are, let's prepare. Closing the eyes, and we'll do just 12 rounds of Nadi Pranayama with no count, no hold. Breathe in and out through both nostrils. Block the less active in through the active. Block the active, out the less active. In the less active, and out the active. That's one round. Continue. Breathe and find the visualization. Maybe up to the mind's eye. And out. Maybe down towards the navel. And out. Just continue back and forth. Continuing, feeling a natural rhythm. 2 more rounds. When you're ready, concluding on the active nostril, the first nostril. And when you've concluded, just resting the right hand down, keeping the eyes closed, breathing naturally. Good. You're very welcome to keep the eyes closed, or if you need to rest the knees, you can open the eyes. We're coming into our final breathing practice, which will be timed. We'll do it for the full 10 minutes today. And this is the Shivananda style rhythmic alternate nostril breathing. So very similar. We start on the active nostril, in and out. And in Shivananda style, there really is no count. However, because you will be holding the breath for probably longer than 10 counts, we do take the locks. So you squeeze the pelvic floor, you bring the chin towards the chest, and you focus on the space between the eyebrows. When you squeeze the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, naturally Uddiyana Bandha comes also, but it's almost like we're closing the space in the torso cavity. So those are the most important ones. So when you're ready, we'll begin. And again, you might find that you want to count a little bit just to see how long you need to take an in breath. And then you hold. You might want to see how long you can hold. And then you release the out breath. So just listen to what feels right for you. For the most part, breathe in through the active nostril as much as you need to hold comfortably, and then release and exhale completely. Okay, so no need to get too stressed out or hold too long. We're finding a rhythm. All right. So when you're ready, again, finding that comfortable seated position, and we'll begin. Remember, if you need to test again to find the active nostril, you can try here now. And just finding whichever one you can breathe through better. Good. That's right. Supporting the elbow if you need to as we hold through this practice. Turning the hand towards the face, breathe in and out through both nostrils to prepare. And begin. In through the first. Hold. Take the locks. Releasing when you're comfortable. And continue breathing through the other side. Hold as long as you feel comfortable. And then releasing through the first side. Now continue on your own, just in one, hold out the other. Allow your body to guide you with the rhythm. Allowing yourself to conclude the final round, ending on the active nostril, the first. When you've ended, just bringing the hands into Jnana Mudra, keeping the eyes closed. And as you breathe here naturally, normally, feeling into the expansiveness of your consciousness, breaking beyond the body, beyond the mind. Here we will meditate on the quality, the virtue of serenity. Allowing yourself to experience the qualities of this word, being open to peace, maintaining an air of peace and serenity. Welcoming that energy vibration into your life. What does serenity look like? Maybe you see beautiful scenery that is the image of serenity. What does serenity feel like? Where in your body can you feel serenity? In your body, when you feel serenity, how do you appear? How can you offer serenity to others? Today, allow yourself to meditate on the virtue serenity in all of your senses, what it looks, sounds, smells, tastes, feels like. And how can you be enveloped in serenity? Let's close with the Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for sharing in this morning's pranayama practice, opening the gateway to the divine each time. May you continue to be receptive to your ability to find serenity within yourself, within your day, within and all around. Have a beautiful rest of the day.